Hello YouTube, what is up? What is up with you? It's the every Wednesday morning shaver here, back with another Wednesday morning shave. And let me tell you something, I could not be more excited. Oh, look at this, it's kind of fogged over the lens. I just took, guys, I just took a shower, and I'm saying guys, but it's guys, gals, whatever pronoun you prefer, even though, guy, like the words guy and gal, they're not really pronouns, but you know what I mean. So anyway, I could not be more excited about this shave, and I hope will also be as excited, or nearly as excited as I am. I'm gonna have today's shave. What makes it special is it's gonna be an all China all China shave. And what I'm gonna be using is this is Yaqi, yeah, it says Yaqi there, right? Yaqi, DLC Yaqi. I don't know if you can read it, but believe me, it says DLC Yaqi there. The Yaqi razor, it kind of looks like a like I don't have one, but going up on the pictures I seen, it really looks like a Müller Müller R89 R89 copy, and I've had it before, and it's tried it before, and yeah, it's kind of aggressive. I feel it's kind of aggressive. So, and the blade we're using is Chinese blade, Tian Li. And if we look on the back and we look at the big characters there, so there's the heaven character and the power character. So I guess it's a heavenly power blade, and I'm gonna be needing that heavenly power, because it's a very aggressive razor, and I'm not very good at shaving, so thank you, Tian Li. And yeah, as a brush, we have this amazing brush, also by Yaqi, Evil Zebra, and as you can see, I've been using it for quite a while. It's actually my daily driver, my daily brusher, and I love it, and I love the way it looks. Reminds me of the movie Zebra Man. Have you seen it? It's a Japanese movie, not Chinese. Japanese, not Chinese. Japanese, not Chinese. Japanese, not Chinese. And it's by Miike Takashi, and that guy has made some amazing movies, I think. And he's not afraid to try out new stuff, and if you're not afraid to try out new stuff on a much less daring level, and then I'd say watch that movie, and maybe there's something there that you really like, and maybe you'll watch more of his movies. Like if you like old school superheroes, if you like those, even more like if you like stuff like what's called Sentai Kamen Rider type stuff, Power Rangers even. If you like that stuff, then probably you're really gonna like the movie, because it has a love. It really has a love for these type of shows, but it's not like too respectful. It respects them so much that it knows it doesn't need to be deferential to still show the love. I think by being a bit less deferential, showing your love, but not showing respect all the time because you gotta show respect. I think by doing it that way, actually you show more respect. I don't, just, that's just what I'm thinking. So, yeah, I was saying, oh, China. It's water. Oh, it feels good. This water feels good. This water really, really cheeks feels good. This water, so I was saying, all China shave. I gotta tell you, folks, guys, gals, hers, theirs, he, she's, days, everyone. I gotta tell you, I wasn't completely, I was telling the truth, but I was lying because it's not all China. Because maybe the bull scuttle is maybe it's bone China, doesn't say. Maybe it's bone China, so that could be. Look at these guns. Look at these guns. Look at, and the hair there, the feminism. It looks amazing, I think, but just my opinion. You don't have to agree. You don't have to. But anyway, I was lying because it's like it's a high level of China shave. But actually, the lather I'm lathering up is Palmolive Duram, the sensitive palm olive, you can say it's a palm olive, but I like to say Palmolive, just has this certain je ne sais quoi, anyway, so, but that's not Chinese. That's not Chinese. It's European, I guess. Maybe it's like probably owned by Procter and Gamble or Unilever, one of these big do everything corporations that basically lord over our lives and decide what we use and eat and when we shop, what we shop, where we shop. One of those corporations, but it's not Chinese. It's like American, British, Dutch. Yeah. Anyway, I used to have like a dry leather, and it really feels good to move the blade over the dry leather. Well, I gotta tell you, I used to get lots of little cuts that way, like especially weepers in the neck area. So now I'm experimenting with a bit more of a sudsy, soapy, bubbly, thicker leather, and I think I've gone a bit overboard with the thickness, and there's too much water this time, but it's maybe just slightly too much. But anyway, over here, where I live, the palm olive, sensitive, like it's such a sweet deal. Like you have this tube, sensitive with aloe, and my skin is kind of sensitive, and like when I started using this, actually it did really hurt my skin, but I think like the layer, protective layer type thing is a special name, I forgot what the name was. So I thought that was damaged, so that's why it hurt. But now my skin is better, and you just get this slight stinging sensation, but it's almost nothing. And like I was saying, it's such a sweet deal that I've been using it for months, so it still feels, like nothing's left the tube, and it's like it's so many, it's a lot of grams. Like you just take it like a dime sized drop, and you get the water. And shave, and it's like 96 Europa cents for a tube like this, and it has this old-timey shaving soap type of smell. So if you're like a nostalgic type kind of person, you know, then this is stuff for you. So that's as the name implies, it contains palm kernel oil. So if you don't want to use that, more power to you, and I really mean that, more power to that, because you're more concerned for consumer than I am, and I actually do respect that. And I'm thinking about maybe not buying this stuff anymore, but if you're after a sweet deal and you have the whole time shaving feeling, I don't think you can do. And you're frugal. I don't think you can do much better than this. So, okay, so here goes the Mühle R89 copy, I guess. I don't have the Mühle thing, so I was thinking it's that, but I'm not sure. And here goes, and I'm bad at shaving, so I might get some cuts and nicks and weepers and whatever. Oh yeah, but the Tian Li, they're great. They're not super sharp, but they just they're not one of those mouth blades that just keeps hanging and then you still cut yourself. It really feels like it's scraping it off, and for me that's a great sensation. So we got stuff over here. Anyway, you guys, you've been watching the news. There's a lot of news on TV these days, and on the computer, and on the phone even. Like if you were to talk to someone from the 50s and, talking about the 1950s, well, maybe kind of our way around. If you were to do it to someone from the 2050s, like they also wouldn't believe you. And if you were to someone from the 8050s, I think they won't even know like the words you were using. So I'm going with 1950s because like that's it's an era at least that I've heard about, that I kind of know about. Never lived in the era, but it's a known quantity to me. Known quantity. Anyway, if you were going to tell someone from the 1950s, you're going to tell them like, you're going to look at your phone to read the news. You're going to look at your phone to watch the news. They think you're crazy. But that's what we do nowadays. And is that a good thing? Is that a good thing? I don't know. Who curates the news? Google does in some way. Like you get the whole, and the channels themselves do in the newspapers. And I feel probably the news has always been curated. And at the same amount of spin it has now, maybe. But back then we didn't know. You couldn't go somewhere else and look it up and, see a whole different curation. So, and it's hard to know whomever curate, is most truthful in their curation. But there's so many differences between the one place and the other place, and that there's lots of bullshit being told. So anyway, this is a great combination. This razor and this blade, they're great together. Because you can really feel it scraping those hairs up like in an efficient manner, but it never feels dangerous. If I were to do it with this razor and a feather, then sometimes it will feel like, I don't know if I should be, I don't know, I should be doing this. And I was like, see those hairs go. See those hairs go away, and it pleases me immensely. And I hope it pleases you to watch me remove those hairs. And hear the scraping sound of a blade, and all like those hairs, they're going. And it's the top of the hairs, they're coming back, so don't feel sorry for the hairs. Don't feel sorry for the hairs, because they'll be back. Don't worry. They'll be back. They'll be with me till the day I die, and after, even though I won't be with me anymore, but they'll be with me. So unless it's okay. It's okay. No worries. No worries. Unless I get them removed by some kind of laser or something. But if you get them removed, it's super convenient. First pass was okay. Always when I'm filming, I'm less focused on the shaving, so it's less of it's less of a meditative pursuit than it normally is, and I'm bound to make more mistakes than I normally would, but it's also kind of a nice way to have this whole stream of consciousness type one-sided conversation, and most of the time I try to have a conversation and then people won't let me speak, and now you all gotta listen. So doing it this way has its pros and its cons. So, but anyways, the way, like if I didn't have this anymore, then I wouldn't have to do this anymore. But then we wouldn't be having this all one-sided thing going on anymore, and that would be I don't think it's worth it. Just the convenience of never having to shave again. I don't think advantages outweigh the disadvantages. So as you can see, I'm doing my traditional, 2-pass plus, probably, kind of depends. How much these guys remove if I need to do a plus. The jawline's always, I don't know, for me, like, it's just because it's just like a brick, like a jawline, like it's made out of bricks, and like in the direction of the growth is kind of like the hair does its own thing over there, so that's always a difficult area to get super smooth. And I guess, well, you see, I went over it, but didn't break, even though I did hit it quite recently, so that's good. But yeah, the jawline, always the difficult area. But that's what makes it fun. That's what makes it fun. Like, the concentration needed. And since this area is sure just go with a big old beauty mark, and it's nice to have the mark of the beauty instead of like the mark of the beast, even though that sounds kind of neat as well. I have the mark of the beast. Okay, well, I don't have the mark of the beast, but I have the mark of the beauty, and yeah, it's kind of difficult. There's a weeper. Don't cry for me, a little weeper. The truth is you'll heal quite nicely, and all the hair is gone, at least for a little while. So stop your weeping, and I'll be nice next time.